Good evening, and you could actually be mistaken for the news show Look at the Mess on My Bed. But the time is 1919 on the 18th of June. I've just been preparing for my little excursion to Pen y Fan, which starts tomorrow morning. So here we go. At the top we've got camel's back or water bladder. They are useful when you're trucking along, or the word used to be tabbing along. I think it fell out of favour because there wasn't a para. Then I've got my first aid kits. Rescued them from the car. One of them's got a space blanket in case of emergencies, scissors and bandages, adhesive plasters, all the usual things you get in first aid kits. Next to that is Nescafe all-in-one sachets, which is great for when you're out in the Ulu. And then onto the radio kit. So you can see it's my fishing rod, which I'm going to be using in partnership with the T2LT antenna which I've made. Sit coiled up, that will all go in a nice plastic bag. In case you're wondering, that there in the centre slips over the fishing rod, and there's a couple of cable tie loops in there so I can tie the guy lines off, because it could be a bit windy up on the mountain tomorrow. Spare batteries in a plastic bag. Not only does it keep everything tidy, but it gives me something to put my rubbish in at the end of the day. Then there's my handheld, which is an Intec H520. The car appliance, which I won't be using, and the extra long antenna which I bought. The rest of the kit I'm taking, there's some tent pegs, cable ties, side cutters, guy ropes in that lot there, water bottle, know what that's for, soft headed mallet for banging the tent pegs in, an emergency stove, the old faithful Hexmean block, emergency spare lighter, and that on top is an emergency phone charger. Then I've got my food, bacon grill from Spam, tin of beans, and my favourite Irish stew. I've got a chunky Kit Kat and an emergency tobacco. Then I've got my poncho or basher kit with some Kendal mint cake in the middle of the bungees. I've got the ubiquitous Leatherman so-called fast spoon with tin opener. Just in case I lose that, I've got a KFS. There's another water bottle, a wind-up torch should I be out there overnight, spare socks, pants, thermal vest, plastic bag underneath to keep everything dry, t-shirt, and there's a pair of shorts over there in case I really do get soaked. I've got something to get changed into. A little treat if I am out overnight is beef stew and dumplings, which go down nicely, but that is for emergencies. I've got a little fold up spade in case my gas does run out. I have to use the hex block cooker to scrape off the grass so it doesn't burn, and it stops me from burning the mountainside down. Pair of gloves should the weather suddenly turn. Mess tins and a tea bag. Tea bag will be used for cleaning the mess tins out after. I'll try and remember to show that tomorrow. Underneath that is survival tin. I bought that one mainly because I couldn't find the one I had in the army. Long story, but it's gone missing. And hopefully I won't. As you can see, I've got a map of the Brecon Beacons. I wonder if I can go in close enough. There's my start point. No, that's my finish point. My start point's here. I'm taking a slow track up and round Cullen Dhu, slipping across to Pen y Fan, and then I'll be coming back down that way. There's my gas cooker, or gas bottle and the cooker attachment on the top. Underneath, some decent waterproof trousers, British Army waterproof smock, which is also windproof, my old Berghaus Rock, which has seen me on many exercises etc. since 1987, still going strong. That there is my sleeping bag. It's plenty warm enough for this summer kind of weather, but when the weather does change I can use that one, which is more for winter. A couple more carrier bags just to take the rubbish away, and I know it's not exactly a fashionable thing to do, but the kit I'm going to be wearing tomorrow. Nice pair of thick socks. They're from Australia, believe it or not. My Royal Engineers rugby shirt, wear that with pride. Base layer, which is basically a thermal t-shirt. I'll probably sweat like a pig. And a pair of Army lightweights. And just to make sure I'm really warm, because I'm setting off at 6 o'clock in the morning, my Berghaus fleece. And that is about it. I don't think there's anything that I've forgotten, but I'm sure if there is something, I'll remember it when I'm halfway up the mountain. Right, that's my prep. Now to pack, and I'll send you another message tomorrow. Cheers out.